Until very recently, it's been very difficult to get people to talk about the problems of boys and men because they're afraid that the mere fact of doing so will signal their identity as part of a misogynist backlash against the rise of women. Therefore, they don't talk about it. So the only people talking about it are misogynists who are fueling a backlash against women, and so the cycle turns. And so just to be very briefly autobiographical about this, you were very kind about my book and that President, bless you, that President Obama mentioned it and so on, but I couldn't get a publisher for that book.
Really?
Yeah. I was turned down by every mainstream publishing house in the US for that book. Brookings Institution Press ended up publishing it. I'm very happy with the job they did with it, etc. But I got to tell you, like, that was very interesting to me. It's like, even writing a book, now it was at the height of the really difficult cultural period in the US. It was in 2021. And so it was a really difficult moment. And the reason I kept getting told this is just like, this will just fuel the misogynist stuff. You will be seen as a misogynist. We can't risk this. We're not going to do it. So I think even since then things have improved, but people know that this is a hard conversation. Even talking here now, you're looking around, I'm particularly aware of all the women in the room right now, because actually I think that listening to a bunch of men, perhaps especially men who of our age, demographic, etc., could be having a feeling internally, something along the lines of, are you kidding me with this? And I think if they're not having that feeling, that's probably a bad sign. But if we don't go through that feeling, that's also a bad sign. But the discomfort, the inescapable discomfort of this conversation has made too many people absent themselves from it. And that has led to this massive vacuum, which we're now struggling to fill.